I think company's coming.
I know that exhaust sound.
That's Mikey, all right.
Mikey, just in time.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Anime Mania. Today I am going to explain you Tokyo Revengers in short, and believe me, it is a really interesting anime that has IMDb rating of 7.9, so without any further ado let's begin. So the series begin with a boy watching news on TV, and his name is Takemichi Hanagaki, and he come to know on news that due to the conflict of Tokyo Manji gang, a girl named Hinata Tachibana and Nato Tachibana her brother, were killed, and is a sad news for Takemichi. He recalls that during the middle school, Hinata was his only girlfriend that he loves, and by watching news about her death, he got broke and decides to go to the place where he used to live during the middle school, and to go there, he goes to the railway station and waiting for the train, where suddenly someone pushes him on the track, and as soon as the train comes near him, he thought that he would be dead soon, and before that, his entire life recalls upon his eyes, and then suddenly the scene shifts and he finds out that he is on a train with his friends, and when he saw the mirror there he finds out that he comes back to his middle school age, and he is with his friends named Akun, Takuya, Makoto, and Yamagishi, and by seeing his phone he finds out that he comes to 12 years back, on July 4, 2005, and after coming back to his middle school age, his friends gets involved into a fight, and Takemichi get badly injured during the fight. And after the fight, Takemichi thinks that if he comes back to 12 years in the past, that means his girlfriend Hinata must be alive, so he immediately runs to her house, and by seeing her, he gets a little emotional, and when Hinata sees Takemichi's wounds, she gets worried, and asks him about what happened, and without telling anything, Takemichi leaves, and while he was sitting in the ground he saw some boys are bullying a boy, and Takemichi helps him and rescue him, and the boy who is being bullied is Hinata's brother Naoto, and after that they started talking and become friends. And then Takemichi tells him that please take care of your sister, she and you will be dead in 12 years from now, and I will also die by getting hit by a train, and then after they finish talking, he shakes hands with Naoto, and the time he shakes hands with Naoto, he finds out that he somehow comes to present time, where he finds himself on a bed. He then thinks that everything happening to him was a dream till now, and then a man came up to him, his name was Naoto Tachibana, yes Hinata's brother, and he is a policeman now in the present time, and he saved Takemichi from the train accident. While you guys are thinking that Naoto should be dead till now, because we see the news in the starting that Naoto is also dead, but because of Takemichi, who told him in the past that both of them were going to die, by remembering this Naoto saved himself, and he told Takemichi that he is unable to save his sister, and then Naoto told Takemichi that you will go back to past again and somehow save Hinata, and that is your mission. Now we know that Takemichi can go to the past 12 years ago, but how? Well, by shaking hands with Naoto he can go back to the past, and then Naoto told him that you have to stop Mikey and Kasaki to meet. Basically Mikey is the leader of Tokyo Manji gang, and at the present time Kasaki is also a leader of Tokyo Manji gang, and by telling him that, Naoto told him that if they never meet in the past, Hinata could be saved, and considering this mission on, Takemichi shake hands with Naoto and go back to the past, and then he finds out that he is in between fight that was arranged by Kiyomasa, and Takemichi got beaten there badly, and then suddenly Mikey and Draken comes to the fighting spot, and at this time Mikey is the leader of the Tokyo Manji gang, and Draken is vice leader of the gang. Then Draken beats Kiyomasa, and Mikey meets Takemichi and told him that from today you are my friend, and Takemichi said yes to that. Next day Takemichi was at school, and suddenly Mikey entered the classroom with Draken, and Mikey told Takemichi that we are going outside with you. Then suddenly Hinata comes and stops Mikey, that he is not going anywhere, and slaps Mikey. After that Takemichi told them that I will come with you guys if no one harms Hinata, and Mikey agreed to that, and they go for a bicycle ride, and after some time spending with Mikey, Takemichi realized that Mikey is a good guy. He surely cannot kill Hinata because he is not bad at all. After that when Takemichi is going home he saw a man, whom Takemichi thought he have seen him somewhere before, and it was Kasaki. Then Takemichi go back to the present and told Naoto that Mikey is good guy, he cannot kill Hinata for sure, I wants to meet him and talk what actually happened. Naoto told him that he don't know where Mikey is, and they start finding Mikey in the present time, and while finding Mikey he meets his old friend, Akun, Takemichi's middle school friend. At the present time he is a great hairstylist. He told that he works under Kasaki, and whoever betrays Kasaki, he will kill him, and then Takemichi asks Akun about Mikey, and Akun told him that it's been years since I saw him, and also he has changed after Draken's death, he turns evil. After that Akun goes to the rooftop, and jump, and suicide. Before he jump, Akun told him that, I know you can go to the past, please save them, and Kasaki was also there watching them, and then Takemichi decides that he will save everyone now, and Takamichi asked Naoto that how Draken died. Then Naoto told him that 12 years before, Tokyo Manji gang was separated between Mikey and Draken, and during the conflict Draken died on August 3rd, and after that Takamichi comes to the past, and his new mission is to avoid conflict between Mikey and Draken, and avoid Draken's death. Now when Takamichi comes to the past he finds himself in a meeting, where Mikey announced that on August 3rd, there will be a fight between Mobius and Toman gang. Toman gang is basically Tokyo Manji gang, and then he suddenly recalls that Naoto tells him that Draken died because of the internal conflict at August 3rd, so now Takamichi tries to stop the fight between Toman and Mobius, but he is unable to stop the fight.
10 seconds!
And after the fight Pachin, who was with Mikey, stabs Mobius' leader with a knife, and suddenly police came up, and everyone starts running. Meanwhile Pachin got arrested, and while Takamichi is also running, he gets fainted and falls, and when he wakes up he finds out that he is at home with his friends, and Draken came there and told them that Mikey and Draken are not talking to each other anymore, because Mikey was upset because of Pachin gets arrested. And Draken wants him to get arrested, and somehow Takamichi stops them for fighting, and they become friends again, and now Takamichi thought everything is fine, because he avoided the conflict between Draken and Mikey and also Draken didn't died, he changed the future, and there is nothing going to happen on August 3rd. After that Hinata asked Takamichi to go out with her in a festival at August 3rd, and as Takamichi thinks that he changed the future he agreed to Hinata, and then both Draken, his girlfriend, Takamichi and Hinata goes to the festival, and then suddenly Takamichi friends call him, to tell to take care of Draken, and then Takamichi looks for Draken, and found he is nowhere, and when he is going to find him he finds out Kyomasa's gang, who are planning to kill Draken because Draken beat him earlier, and Takamichi is listening to them, but Kyomasa's gang members saw Takamichi and beat him badly, and then tied him, and now they are going to kill Draken, and after that Hinata finds out Takamichi and untie him, and after that Hinata and Takamichi kiss, and after that Takamichi finds out Draken and saw Theitai Mobius gang members are fighting with Draken, and then Mikey enters there with his gang, then both the gang starts fighting, and then a member of Mobius gang, named Hanma came to fight with Mikey, and Mikey kicked him, but he stops it, until now he is the only one able to stop Mikey's kick, until now no one is able to encounter Mikey, because he is so much powerful. Then the fight starts between Mobius and Toman gang members. During the fight Takamichi starts finding where Draken is, and he finds out that Kayomasa stabbed Draken, and Draken is on the ground, and Takamichi thought that Draken is dead, but he is alive, but badly injured and losing so much blood. Then Takamichi decides him to take to the hospital by carrying him. As he walks towards the hospital he finds out Kayomasa and his gang members, who was blocking Takamichi way, and they come here to kill Draken completely, also Hinata. And Draken's girlfriend Emma also came there, and to save Draken, Takamichi challenged Kayomasa for a fight, and Kayomasa stabbed a knife in Takamichi's hand, and although Takamichi is weak but he is very brave, he is very dedicated to save Hinata. Remember Takamichi is doing all this to save Hinata and his friends. After getting beaten, Takamichi somehow beats Kayomasa, and Takamichi wins. After that, a siren sound is coming and his gang members run away, and that siren was of ambulance whom Emma called, so that they can get to the hospital. After that Draken got admitted to the ICU, because he is so badly injured. After that Mikey and remaining Toman members came to the hospital to look for Draken, and after some time news has come that Draken is saved, and by listening this, Takamichi got so happy, and after that Mikey was so happy that Draken is saved, because Draken matter for Mikey as he is his closest friend, and as per the mission Takamichi succeeded by preventing Draken's death, so that in future Hinata's death would be avoided, and after some time now everything is fine. Draken is alive. Takamichi went to meet Draken at the hospital and Mikey gave Takamichi his uniform as a gift. Now before going to the past, Takamichi meets Hinata, and gave her a locket, and comes to the present. As Takamichi changed the past, present is also changed, and on seeing Hinata, Takamichi unable to control his emotions and starts crying. Let me tell you one thing, that Takamichi and Hinata are not in relationship in the present time because Takamichi break up with Hinata, and the reason behind this I will tell you in the next part of this video. So after that Naoto told him to go on a ride and make things clear, and when Hinata and Takamichi are on a ride, Hinata indirectly asked Takamichi that why you left me, and Takamichi also did not remember that why he left Hinata. He don't even remember that he is the one who left her, and then Takamichi and Hinata stops there, and there Hinata tell Takamichi that this is the place where you broke up with me. Takamichi cannot recall anything, and tell Hinata to wait in the car, and he went to the washroom, and when Takamichi comes out of the washroom, he finds out Hanma standing there, and Hanma tells him that you should be in the car, right? And suddenly he runs toward Hinata's car, and see that her car is hit by another car, and the car that hits Hinata's car was actually Akun was driving, and Akun tell Takemichi that sorry I was afraid, and then Takemichi went to saw Hinata, and there Hinata was badly injured and tells Takemichi, I cannot feel my legs anymore, and the car was on fire, and there Takemichi starts crying and tell Hinata that he will save her, no matter what, and tell her that he loves her so much, and then Hinata died, and it is a very heartbreaking moment for Takemichi, and he decides to go back to the past again and try everything he could to save Hinata, and Akun at any cost. Then before going to the past, Takemichi attends Hinata's funeral, and there her mother gave him a locket that Takemichi gave her, and her mother told him that Hinata really loves this locket, this means you really matter to her, and then Takemichi went to the past again, and before going to the past he went to meet Draken, and Draken told him that it was all Kisaki who was doing this, and I cannot stop him. Then Takemichi went to the past, and in the past he saw that Mikey appointed Kisaki as the leader of the 3rd Division, and it was a shocking thing for Takemichi, because he know that if Kisaki will be in Toman, it would be bad for the future. Then Takemichi got angry, and punched Kisaki. After that Takemichi also got beaten by them, and then Baji came there, and hit Takemichi. And tell Mikey that he is leaving Toman and joining Valhalla, and after that when everyone is gone, Takemichi wake up and Mikey told him that Baji matter for him, because he was one of the founder of Toman, and Takemichi tell him to kick out Kisaki out of Toman, and Mikey agreed to that. But Mikey said I will kick out Kisaki but at one condition, you have to convince Baji to join Toman again. Now the question arrives, will Mikey kick Kisaki out of Toman? Why Takemichi break up with Hinata? I will tell you in the next part. Till then subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the next part, and if you like the explanation don't forget to check out the channel, and if you like please subscribe. Thank you.